Hi friends, welcome back to another epic tale from the Shahnameh. Here, we don't just tell stories, we step into the heart of ancient myths together, back to a time when writing didn't even exist and the world was caught between light and darkness. Today, we're diving into the story of one of the most fascinating kings of ancient Iran, Tahmuras the Demon Binder, a king who not only defeated the demons but also drew the knowledge of writing from the heart of his enemies. If you've ever wondered how humans first learned to write and why some knowledge is worth learning even from your enemies, stick around. This one's for you. In the heart of Iran's most ancient legends, where the line between myth and reality begins to blur, there shines a glorious, unforgettable name on the crown of time: Tahmuras, the Demon Binder. He was a king from the noble lineage of the Pishtadians, a descendant of Hushang, the one who discovered fire and gave humans the axe. But what made Tahmuras eternal in the memory of the world was not merely his rule, but his battle with demons and the way he lit the flame of knowledge in the heart of darkness.
When the great king Hushang passed away, the people of the world turned their hopeful eyes toward his son, Tahmuras, noble-hearted, just, and wise. From the very first days of his reign, Tahmuras proved that he was unlike the kings before him. Instead of drowning in the splendor and luxury of palaces, his eyes were fixed on his people, on their land, their suffering, their ignorance, and the chaos around them. He declared, "People without education are like beasts. I must lead them from the darkness of ignorance into the light of knowledge." And so began the rule of a king who didn't just command, he taught, he built, and he reformed. Under Tahmuras, the world took on a new color. He commanded that warm, soft clothing be woven from sheep's wool. He taught that animals could be domesticated, horses for riding, oxen for plowing, and camels for crossing long deserts. Tahmuras taught his people that life was more than eating and sleeping. He brought order to cities, wrote laws, appointed judges, and spread rituals of purity throughout the land.
But while civilization bloomed, a dark shadow crept over the earth. From deep within the unknown mountains and hidden forests, demons and dark spirits began to rise. Monstrous creatures with terrifying forms, voices like howling winds in the valleys, and eyes that glowed like fire. They raided villages at night, stole lives, cast spells, and kept people in constant fear.
But Tahmuras and his men, with wisdom and courage, defeated them one by one. Many demons were slain. Some were captured, taken alive, in chains. And then something extraordinary happened. One of the captured demons spoke to Tahmuras and said, "O mighty king, if you kill us, you destroy only our bodies. But if you spare us, we will give you knowledge, a wisdom that will endure for thousands of years."
Tahmuras, astonished, asked, "What knowledge could come from a demon? Can evil creatures even possess wisdom?" And the demons replied, "We know the secret of writing, something no human yet knows. We can teach you 30 different scripts to record speech, preserve knowledge, and safeguard history." Tahmuras hesitated. Should he destroy his enemies or learn from them? And he chose the path of wisdom. The chained demons taught Tahmuras how to write.
They showed him ancient scripts, from Old Persian to Syriac, from Greek to Aramaic. He learned them all.
Tahmuras then spread this knowledge among the people. From that day forward, words were written on deerskin. Wisdom was no longer passed only by mouth, and memory was carved into letters. The world had entered a new era, the age of literacy, the age of awareness, the age of the word. Tahmuras the demon binder was not only the conqueror of evil, he was the one who took knowledge from the enemy and gave it to humankind. He taught that in life there are always two paths, the path of the sword and the path of wisdom. And sometimes wisdom is the greater power.
After many years of rule, when Tahmuras finally passed away, the people mourned his loss, but his legacy lived on in every written word, in every recorded story. After him, the crown passed to Jamshid, who too would walk a path filled with glory and downfall.
If you enjoyed this ancient tale, make sure to follow the channel and leave a comment below. What do you think it means that writing was learned from demons? Is all knowledge, even from an enemy, worth learning? I'd love to hear your thoughts and suggestions. See you in the next story.